I think one of the most important parts of coming up with a great idea is to understand that a great idea is available. Now this may sound a little silly, but we can only perform to the level that we truly believe. And I see people a lot of times that are going, I wish I could come up with a great idea. All the ideas are, so good. And I hear people say, we've already thought, and there are no more ideas. I've literally heard that. And so to understand is, and again, it may sound silly, but to understand that there really are great ideas that you can come up with is very important, okay? And so just understand there are plenty of ideas. I mean, if you ever think you're out of ideas, consider this. As a society, we put men on the moon before anybody thought to put wheels on luggage. There are plenty of things that we can think about and plenty of ideas that we can come up with as we think about those things. And so beware the 3 defaults that everybody makes. Number 1, this has something to do with responsibility. To know that I am the one that will come up with this, that I can and that I will. It's responsibility, because to take responsibility and give it to someone else for this idea thing is to totally punt on the whole situation. Because there's 3 defaults people make. One is they say, well, we ain't got time. And that buys them the ability in their mind not to have to come up with a great idea. We ain't got time. Look at the calendar, look at what we've done so far, and there's no way with the time we have left. The second default they make is, well, we don't have any money. Curiously, I find that many times people are trying to get ideas about money, and their reason for not being able to come up with an idea for money is that they haven't got any money. I don't get it, but this happens a lot. But there's 2 of them, right? We have no time, we have no money. And the third one is, this is curious to me too, is it's not our fault and it's not our place, because the leadership is so bad. If we had the right kind of leadership here, if we had the leadership in our family, if we had the leadership here in our organization, if our team had, and so those are the 3 defaults. But it sends you right back to the beginning, because really, that you're never lacking time, you're never lacking money, you're never really lacking leadership. You're, again, only lacking an idea. And that responsibility is right up against you. It's pressing against you. It's waiting for you. Now, what is it that people do when they don't know what to do? Nothing, right? I mean, that's what people do. So, okay, we really got to get something going here. And so what have you been doing for a couple of weeks? Well, really, I hadn't been doing anything. Now, why hadn't you been doing it? Well, we really don't know what to do. Okay, so sometimes we have to do something to get an idea. All right, now this is going to get sillier and sillier for you, but this really works. I ask myself, I say, Andy, I know you don't know what to do, but if you did know what to do, what would you do right now? I know you don't know how to solve this problem, but if you did know how to solve this problem, what is the first thing you would do right now? Who is the first person you would call right now? I know you don't know who to call, but if you did know who to call, who would you call? See, this allows me not to allow myself to bail out on this whole thing, because I can stop at any moment by going, I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. But the minute we say we're out of ideas, the minute we stop trying, the minute we start pushing, the minute we stop thinking, it's over. All right? So we have to manage to make ourselves think past the point that most people do. And here's the last thing. I want you to remember that confusion is okay. It's okay. In fact, your level of maturity will be determined by your ability to live in confusion. Most people can't take it. And most people dive out of confusion the second they hit it. But listen carefully. Confusion guards the treasure. Confusion guards the treasure. Think about the time you got the answer, that you had the answer. Well, right before you knew the answer, you didn't know the answer. And you worked through not knowing the answer long enough to get to the answer. So confusion guards the treasure. Live there. Press. I know I don't know what to do, but if I did know what to do, what would I do right now? I know I don't know what to read, but if I did know what to read, what would I read right now? I know I don't know where to go. Put yourself in a place that you can let your mind go, that you can think. Read something that will fire your imagination. Confusion guards the treasure. And it isn't that you don't know the answer. You don't know the answer yet.